people, how are you doing? This is Anna Mugeche and the channel is bringing hope in life. It's yet another day, very early in the morning. Actually, it's in the afternoon when I have another video for you. Very inspiring, very educative and very nice. Today's video is going to talk about marriage issues, mpango wa kando, where does it come from? When does the rain start beating us until we are mpango wa kando? And lastly, we shall talk about money issues in marriages and relationships. I know you want to listen to this. Sit down as a couple, as friends, as sisters and brothers, and let's listen to this inspiring and educative video. Welcome to this channel. May God bless you as you listen. So you people have witnessed these couples,
yes,
and then there comes a time when it goes beyond you,
yeah,
and we hear people saying he has a mpango wa kando,
yeah,
she has a mpango wa kando. What happens so that we hear such issues, because there are so many cheating in marriages?
Yes.
What happens?
Thank you, Anne. A very good question, and in our Kenyan situation, it has become like a norm for a man to have a lady, for a man to bang outside there. But us, like the couples that we've stood for, we've not experienced such, because we are usually following it to the latter. One, there are things that are key in a marriage. We usually talk about education. Education is a big issue. We talk about money. We talk about respect, we talk about trust, and we have said it is a school. It is a school because of this. One, there are rules and regulations even in a school, in a marriage, right? Number two, there are examinations that are usually done in school. In a marriage, the examinations that you're doing, one, is how to make sure that that test of this man going to mpango wa kando, it is not there. It is not coming along. First of all, we usually identify with this couple, talk to them about money, talk to them about respect, talk to them about trusting one another. If the respect is not there, if love is not there, if issues of money is not there, you've not discussed them, and communication, then that is where the men start seeing, like the wife, this girl is not respecting me anymore. If the trust is not there, if each and every time this man comes at home, then you are like, where are you coming from? You know, these men get tired of being asked such questions. And remember, they are our heads. Their ego must be there. There is a way you can approach your husband. So if you neglect your husband and you feel like you are okay, and you treat your marriage is like, I am just comfortable, I am married, nimeshafika, then that particular time, you'll be giving a leeway to this man who sees like there is nothing new in this house. There is no love, there is no respect, there is no trust. The man has come, you are not even attending. It's like your friend who has come, or even your age mate. You see, these men, they need to be loved, treasured, trusted, and to be shown some specialness. Then when you do that, I can assure you that room is not there. And that is why we need these parents to guide us.
Yes, she's talked on behalf of men. George, even women are getting mpango wa kando.
Yes, and you see, there is something that we call stereotyping, and there is this stereotyping of men whereby it is said that there is no man who can be satisfied by or with one woman.
Yes.
Actually, they say hakuna jogoo wa
mwera mmoja.
Ko, anaitwa ko moja. Yani, to bring it closer home, there is no cock that moves around with only one head.
Yes, it is very much outside there.
That is a stereotype. And I want to dispel that stereotype kind of thinking. Because what is this that one would be going to look out for out of their marriage? It is one, that which they don't get. And what is it that they may not get? A man needs respect. A man needs someone who is going to be submissive to them. A man needs to be placed in that position where he feels that he is the man of the house.
So does it mean a woman is not supposed to be placed there?
I'm coming there. I'm saying that a man should be placed in that place where he belongs
As the head of the house.
As the head of the house.
Okay.
Now, let's come to the ladies. As a husband, you're supposed to know that the lady that you've got has a very, very special place in your life. Because for you to have set aside all the others and decided that this is the one that you're going to walk the rest of your life with, there must have been something that you saw. And as a man, you're supposed to place that lady where she belongs. Number one, she is the mother of your children. She is the one who manages the house. By the way, I congratulate ladies for that. They manage the house very well. And you see, whatever you take to them, they are able to manage. You give them children, they manage. You give them a house, they give you a home. You give them something, they are going to multiply. Whether it is positive, they will multiply the positive. You give them the negative, they are going to multiply the negative. So the issue of having mpango wa kando comes in because of two reasons. Number one, because the person who is going out is not getting what they are supposed to get in that marriage. Number two, what makes people go out? There are some people who are naturally
outsiders,
ill-mannered, or outsiders as Anne says. And it is in them, they just go. But I am not saying it is okay for them to go. It is something that can be brought to a stop when you understand what your position is in the marriage.
So what I get here is that there must be respect, there must be love, there must be communication.
Yes.
Men as the head of the house should be put where they belong.
Exactly.
And once the hand is where it's supposed to be, the neck still starts.
Exactly.
So it's a two-way.
It is true.
And there's something that they said that a man gets to that house because there's something he doesn't get. Only that they don't want to say. You know, you guys, why we get to those houses, those things that we never got from our homes. Give them that food. And once you give, now I'm talking as a counselor, once you give them that food, they will not get that food from the hotel.
Exactly.
True or false? And once that food is well prepared, guys, you know what I'm talking about. Once that food is well prepared, then why should I go outside there as an outsider?
Exactly.
I'll eat the food very well there.
Exactly.
Very good. That's very, 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 very educative. Yes.
I just want to add something.
Yes.
Now, husbands, if you treat your wife as your wife, she's going to remain in her position. And when she remains in her position, it does not mean that she has something that she can do, and sometimes better than you can do.
As the head now.
Yes, there is a Swahili saying that says, hata kama jogoo huwika wa kwanza, haimaanishi ya kwamba koo alikuwa hajaamka. Koo wengine wanaamka mapema.
Koo ni nani?
Koo ni kukujike. Wanaamka
The wife.
mapema. Yes. Lakini hawawezi kuwika kabla ya jogoo kuwika. So it does not mean that by them taking their position, they cannot do something. You only give them the capability. You enable them, and they are going to push you, and you're going to do great.
Amen to that. It doesn't mean that because you are the hand of the house, you are so special. It means you are supposed to be the hand of the house. And it means as the neck, the wife,
Yeah.
you can also do something. So that brings us to the next topic. You've talked about, it doesn't mean that a woman is not relevant.
Exactly.
Now Eunice, let's
Yes.
talk about money in the relationship or in the marriage.
Yes.
A good example is when, as the hand of the house, you are financially, you are the neck.
Yes.
So how does it go? Does it mean that because I have more money than the man, I should now become the head?
All right. Thank you. And the counselor, that's a very good question. Different counselors who discuss and counsel married couples.
So Eunice, you're talking about premarital counselors and how they advise or give counsel about money issues, and how do they go about it?
Thank you, Anne. I was talking about money. Money is a key factor in a marriage. As you look at me, I can tell you I'm very happy until this far, and even the days to come, because we have always agreed on the issue of money. Money. Anne spoke about food. That food will be well served if you all agree on money. I was talking about before you get married, there are counseling that are usually gone. Minimally, they are usually 3. And everywhere you go for these counselors, they will talk about money. Money is a factor.
Yes.
When you agree on money, that is what the counselor says. When you agree on issues to do with money, then everything comes down, laying itself the way it's supposed to be. Money is a factor. Like before these people wed, we usually take through them lessons about money, transparency about money, ratio sharing about money, because it is not a matter of paying the house, food and clothes. Their future for the children, their future for development. So they start saving as early as possible. We are looking forward for another marriage, God willing, next year. It's supposed to be this year. But what the guys are doing this far, they are not together, but we've guided them. They have a joint account where they save their money because they will grow together for development. So I can tell you outside there, when you agree on money, not because that you fear your husband, not that he fears me, but he brings money, not that amemkalia. We know what is best for us. We know what will make our marriage to be stronger. We know what will mold our love together. It is money. And remember, I say it is a school. In a school, you have a desk mate, you have a classmate, and you have a schoolmate there, isn't it? So in a marriage, then this one becomes your roommate, money mate, bed mate, and everything.
Everything mate.
Everything is mate. So for it to mate nicely, then agree on money. Then love will always be constant. And remember, if it is a class, in a normal classroom, uko na loka na yeye ako na loka yake. Of course, even if you are friends, there are things that you cannot take in this locker and bring them in your locker. So, in a marriage, the locker is the wallet, the locker is the phone. Don't mind about the wallet and the phone, because remember, he's your roommate, he's your bedroom mate, he's your bed mate, he's your money mate and everything. Then why are you going to look at the wallet? If in the first place, he was there and told you, this is what I earn, this is what I have, and this is what I'm planning. And they also do the same. So you agree on money, the issue of love, the issue of respect, the issue of even missing to see your husband in the evening. It's just come automatically. Money is key. So
Money is key, and everything mate, you can underline that.
Oh, exactly.
Yes, George. Now, she's talked length about that, and as we conclude, I would want you to touch on where the head has more than the head. How are you going to go about it? Does the head stop being the head, money-wise, as everything made, as she said about it, as Eunice talked about it? So how do you go about that? Just briefly, so that we can include guys before we talk more than we're supposed to talk.
When who has more?
When the hand of the house, when the wife, the bedmates, and the everything mate that she has moved it. When the neck of the house, that is the wife, earns more than the head of the house.
First and foremost, I want to refer to Bible, to some two scriptures in the Bible. One is found in Ecclesiastes, and
You can add volume to that. The Bible about money.
yes, there is that verse which says, or rather I should have started with the other one that says, love for money is the root of all evils. You know, sometimes that verse is misinterpreted or misquoted, where people say that money is the root of all evils. It's not money. It is the love for money that is the root of all evils. Because when you love money so much, you can end up doing anything so that you get that money. Yet, in Ecclesiastes, the Bible says that, I think that is in Ecclesiastes chapter 10, the Bible says that money answers everything. Which means, without money, there are many things that you cannot do. Even when you are preaching, you still need money. When you're moving about, you need money. When you're running a house, you need money. Money answers everything. And as such, money or finances is a very, very key factor in marriage. Now, when there is not enough money in a house, you find that those people are going through some constraint. But now, what will make those constraints be there? It is when you live way beyond your means. You have to understand the kind of income that you get. Then you scale your expenditure down to what you get. And men, I would like you to get this, that you as the man, as the head of that house, number one, you are the provider. And being the provider, that means that food, clothing, paying of the house, and meeting some other basics, that is your sole responsibility. And I want to assure you that if you meet those responsibilities, there is no way your wife is going to see that you have met all the responsibilities and you need some addition, and she has some coin somewhere and she fails to add. I'll tell you why they fail to add. They will fail to add if in the first place they are not sure whether all what you had you have used. But if you come out clean.
So that it can be very clear.
Yes.
These ladies are not going to support you if you're not clear.
If you're not clear, if you're not transparent.
Yes, about this money issue.
Yes, transparency in money issues is very, very important. Because I want to assure you, the stress ile tunapitia
as
men
yes,
is we say that we are being nagged by our wives in matters finances. Do you know why they nag us? Because they believe we have the money. But I want to assure you that for me, I'm very comfortable because I tell my wife, this is what I have brought home. She knows my take home, and we come, we distribute it, and we take care of all the bills. Where she sees that there are shortcomings, she comes in. But I take it upon myself, knowing that I'm the provider in that house. So all what I have to utilize it. And I want to assure you this one thing. Because she knows that I have used all what I have, there is no time she will come and ask for money from me. Because she knows what I get, she knows what we've done with it. So if she comes back and asks me for more money, where will I get it? So Anne has asked a question of when the wife earns more than the husband. Number one, is this wife submissive to the husband? If the answer is yes, then this wife will let the husband use the little that he gets, and then she comes and supplements what is lacking. And I want you to know that a wise wife will cover all the loopholes, and an outsider will never understand that this man earns less than the wife. I've heard of instances whereby the wife earns more than the husband, then this wife brings all her pay package to the husband and tells the husband, this is what I have brought. So can we start distributing it according to our needs? But for the wife to do that, you as a man, you first have to be transparent with the little that you have. When she sees the commitment that you have with the little that you have, then she'll be very, very comfortable allowing you to help her distribute her large package.
So what I got from this couple is that there must be transparency.
Definitely.
This is what I get, this is what you got. Let's do it together.
Exactly.
That is what it means.
Yes.
It doesn't matter whether the man earns this little and the woman earns this much.
Exactly.
And remember, guys, everything made, it doesn't matter whether the money is enough or not enough. Money made. And you've heard the verses that he's talked about, that love of money is the root of all evils.
Exactly.
So you loved him first, you loved her first, not the money that they had.
Exactly.
And you cannot have things without money.
Yes.
So it must come and intermingle, and you become everything mate.
Yes.
But the man, as the hand of the house and the provider, must be transparent for the woman to come in.
Exactly.
So you men who refuse to give your women money, now you know.
You should be money mates.
You should be money made. It doesn't matter how much you're earning.
Exactly.
Now guys, we have to leave it at that.
Yes.
I know you guys have been inspired. Please comment. If you want a word from this best couple, I'll leave my contact there down. You can reach to me, and trust me, there are people that you can get along with. There are people that you can hire. There are people you can talk to. And there are people I also use when I'm doing premarital counseling because of what? The power of the knowledge that they have. They have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of experience. They even have more experience in this marriage than me. But professionally, when I'm doing the premarital counseling, there are some times when I have to involve them. So you can get my contact and talk to us, ask questions, comment, share as much as you can share, and don't forget to do it.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And God bless you. You have a question, please ask. Leave a comment and we shall get back to you. So guys, we leave it at this.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for getting your time to come here. May God bless you and may God keep that marriage.
Amen.
Amen.
I appreciate and I really appreciate.
Amen.
So bye guys. Bye.